Revelation 3992, from the 5th of March 1947. Living Connection. Right prayer. The living connection with me is established through heartfelt prayer, but in order to be able to pray correctly, that is in heartfelt love for me, the human being must believe in me as his Father of eternity who, because he is love himself, draws close to every one of his living creations if they call upon him. Furthermore, he must also believe in my might or he would not turn to me for help in the adversity of body and soul. Faith in my love and my omnipotence makes the human being trusting and confident, and he seeks mental contact with me. His heart opens up to me because it wants to receive me, and thus I come alive in his heart. That is, he is conscious of my presence if he prays to me in spirit and in truth. Childlike and humble and yet confidently hoping for help. Always intimate prayer establishes the connection with me, and the praying earthly child will always receive earthly or spiritual good, as I deem it beneficial for it. The more consciously this connection with me is cultivated, the more powerfully the human being will be able to work on earth. And then he will no longer feel weak, for my nearness will teach him otherwise. My nearness will give him the awareness of strength and grace which originates from me. The human being must never imagine that God is to be sought in the distance and that he, as a spirit, does not unite with people on earth. I enter into this union at all times because I have set the unification with me as the final goal for every creature and therefore immediately sees what tries to approach me of its own free will. And free will expresses itself in prayer, for the human being is never forced into prayer. The prayer which comes from the heart is always a voluntary union with me which is based on faith in me and my love. And the certain success of a right prayer is the supply of strength for the soul, for the connection with me must reveal an effect, because my closeness always results in an increased degree of maturity, and this will not always be felt by the body but certainly by the soul, and it will reach the goal. The living connection with me is the surest means to become perfect, for anyone who receives my strength also progresses upwards. I draw him because he strives towards me. And what I once grasp I will never let go of again. Anyone who prays in such a way that he speaks to me in his heart will also be able to hear me, for I will answer all his words and thoughts as soon as he only lets me speak, that is, listens to what I want to say to him. Who intimately unites with me also listens to my voice. He demands enlightenment. And I give it to my child because it asks the Father for it. I consider it physically and spiritually, that is, I hear its earthly plea and don't disappoint it by denying myself, just as I also take its spiritual state into account and provide the child with what it lacks. Spiritual good that will benefit his soul. For I love my children and consider all who unite in deep faith in me. Amen.